In today's episode of Main Sequence, we got advanced plates up and running. We greatly expanded the base. Got all this stuff in here running. Added a mining outpost. Added another shipping lane headed out to the mining outpost. We've increased our power, as we've increased our power consumption quite a bit. We've increased our fuel production, which hasn't quite caught up yet. If you'd like to see how we've done any of this, stick around and watch the video. How's it going, everybody? Mucky Nuts here, and we are back in Main Sequence. Today, we are going to build a Silica Outpost. So we're going to need to build another ship. Then we're going to go out and find a Silica asteroid, build a mining outpost, and automate bringing the ores back here to the main base, which we're going to expand a little bit today. And we're going to build the Silica area. So I'm going to get a few things ready and be right back. We need to expand the base again. So right over here, we're going to need to add a fuel dock. This way, after our ships come back in from dropping off the silica, they can come over here, grab fuel, and head back out. And we don't have to worry about them ever running out of fuel. And then I need to add in just a couple more spots over here for the processing. Because the way all this is going to work, the titanium ores come in here. They're processed in the furnaces in this room, and then into the assemblers in the next room to the right. So then here we've got nickel being turned into plates, processed in the smelters here, and then going into the assemblers here, and we're going to have the same thing down here with the silica. We're going to have refineries, smelters in here for it, and then we're going to send them over to assemblers on this side. Okay, now that we have that, let's apply changes. Now I want to move our silica ship, which I'm going to need to change the name on this. And I want this to head over to, well, first we need to name our new dock. Okay, let's head over here to the fuel station. I think I'll need to add a container in here as well. I don't need to add one, but I want to add one. Okay, and I want this to flow that way. And we want this to flow that way. Perfect. This is going to be, where is it here? Rename. Fuel depot. And we will load those onto ships. So now we will move our ship over to fuel depot, and I want to add a weight condition. Once it's got more than 50 of these, it can take off. So that'll be, you know, a full stack in there. And then I'm not going to add another station yet because we need to go out and build it. So we're going to go ahead and, ooh, gotta turn this on. Now head over here. Oh, it's gonna fly through the base, isn't it? Oh, I guess not. Oh, there it is. It's trying to take off because it's got enough fuel. What if I just disable that and tell it to go back to the station? There we go. Finally got that to work. I want to have two of these guys up and running. So really quick, I want to name this one. We're going to head over here, rename to Silica Ship 1. Whoa, why did my S stuck? Okay, jump out of the chair. Let's head back here, build Silica Ship 2, and then we are going to head out and find a Silica asteroid. Construct ship, nice. You will be Silica Ship 2. Alright, let's go find ourselves a Silica asteroid. So pull up the map here and zoom out a little bit. Oh, too far. I want to find the closest one. So let's see what we've got here. There it is. Golly, that's not far at all. Have to turn off autopilot or it won't let you fly. Golly, that's so close. Ruh-roh. Am I under attack? I'm under attack. Nice. Okay, I didn't seem to get anything for that. Oh, I have to really quickly put some of this stuff in here. I don't actually remember what I need for building that. Ooh. Now we can stop. Pull this out. Yeah. Let's get docked with that. Am I... Oops. Golly, I messed that up. Okay. I'm a little too close. Good thing I brought extra stuff. Wait, which one is this one? Self-destruct. Yeah. Okay. Now let's build this one there, so we don't make that mistake again. Dock. Yeah, good thing I brought extras. That was a little silly of me. Don't really know what I need. I'm just going to throw it all in there. Sweet. Let's tell these guys to grab silica. Ooh, I forgot. Hey guys. Okay, let's get... Gotta grab the stuff out of here first. Sweet. We want to rename the station to Silica Station. Silica Station output. And we're going to program this guy. So we go into the autopilot. We're going to add that way condition for the fuel back in. Add destination. Silica Station out. Wait condition. We want this to wait until it's got... You know, I don't remember how much these hold, so for now I'm just going to say 800. And then we're going to add Silica in station. When it's 0, it will leave. Enable. 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 There we go. And since I don't want to wait for this, I'm going to send it back to base. And then we will send the other ship out here to start getting filled up as well. We've got a ship in the way. Send you to the shipyard dock. Oh, there's a ship at the shipyard dock. Okay, so we want this one to go to fuel depot. Grab 50 fuel. Then head to Silica Station out. Grab the silica. We want you to grab 800. Come back to Silica in. Leave when you're empty. Okay. Now we want to send Silica Ship 1 to do the same thing. That's right. Okay, I've got to build this here so it can empty first. Oh, wrong spot. This here is going to be built on the same principle as those guys over there, just a little different. And one side's going to have 2 of these running glass, and then the other side is... here we go. I didn't research it yet. Silica refining. Add to queue. I meant to do that earlier, and then we're going to need mining laser next. I don't need the mining laser. That's just what's next for my mission. So we're going to get those up and running. Let's get some belts going here. I want to set the filter on this so it doesn't pull any fuel out. Oh, it's already there. Oop. Okay, we are going this way with it. Like so. Like so. Yeah. So these two over here are going to make the glass, and the other 6 are going to make those plates. What do I need? More titanium. Always more titanium. Good thing we have lots of it now, though. Yeah. Plenty of titanium. There and there. Oop. Get around here. So the outputs on these need to jump the belts. Golly. There we go. Then split. And go into these guys. Out of nickel this time, okay. Okay. And that's pretty much the end of the line for that. Those are just going to go in there and stop. That's not going to work if I don't hook that up. That's gone already, so that appears to be working. Nice. Okay. Oop, wrong spot. I don't know what I need these guys for yet. Alright, silicon refining unlocked. Let's get these guys building silicon wafers. That's what I couldn't think of what those were called. Do I need this many refineries building silicon wafers? Who knows? Certainly not I. 2 of them building reinforced glass. Do I need 2 of these building reinforced glass? Who knows? Certainly not I. Okay. Feel like we got a little bit of something going on now. Now we need to head back to basic circuits, I think, is what I'm gonna need next. And then the servo motors. Let's get those going. I think I want to widen this one more. I think we're a little... because I'm going to start breaking out into these rooms here to start mixing everything together. And then we're going to have... I want another row out there to walk through. Okay, there's a ship sitting there. Well, that's all it's going to let me move for now. I need to add one of these guys over here. So that I can move this one out. And what is docked over here? Ah, the main ship, okay. Scout, why don't you head over to the fuel depot real quick? There and there. Nice. Okay, I think, at least for a while, that's going to be the final form. Now let's move the scout out of there. I want you to go to that new dock. Okay, what is happening here? Ooh. We've run out of power. Huh. Okay, that was a little bit of an oversight. Gotta make sure this thing has enough fuel. How much is in here? Wait. Something isn't right here. I didn't set this. Wait, something still isn't working. I needed to flip that. Okay, now those guys will take off after they've got 50 fuel. Okay, that's going to add plenty more room for us to run around out here after I fill these rooms up with assemblers. Alright, let's head down here. Okay, we still have not unlocked those guys. What's going on? It's taking forever. Do I need... I can add more of those research facilities in. Science lab, I only put 2 of them. For now, I can even just toss 2 more right here. I'll need to put 2 more of these guys in. And then stick that in there. Alright, we've now doubled our science. What's next here? Just waiting on those basic circuits to finish up so we can get them being built over here. Alright, basic circuits are finished. What do we need for these? Silica and nickel plates. You know what I think I want to do? I think I want to make those here. So, golly, I'm going to end up changing this up. Wait a minute. Why were those not working? What? Alright, whatever. Is that gonna do it? That should do it. Now we'll make these ones our glass. Get rid of that. And then we'll just put those right there. And we've still got some more of these silicon wafers heading out this way if I need it for... Actually, what is next? These guys. Titanium plates and magnetic coils. Actually, that's gonna be down here. I'm not sure if I'm gonna need any more of these plates being made. Probably got enough room to stick it here unless I need to expand this, in which case I can bring it out here, really. I'll just do that. I'll bring it out there. Which just means I need to bring a belt back from here. Sweet. And then one wrapping around from this side. Just enough room. Nice. I think that was in a recent update. They extended how far that goes. Okay, and we are now making servo motors. Golly, I messed that up. These are supposed to be not plates. These guys here. It's okay. We're allowed to make mistakes sometimes. But only sometimes. Alright. That's going to give us 20 servo motors a minute. I don't know. Is that enough? You know, if it's not enough, I can just add more right here. We can split this guy off. I'm starting to make a mess of my belts now. It's okay. Oop, what am I out of? Need more titanium plates. You know, I'm just gonna grab quite a few of those. Let's grab some more of these plates as well. Let's get this hooked up. And throw a container here. Alright, we now have servo motors going into a container, which I can then pull out later if I need to, which I'm sure I'll need to. Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure I'll be taking them that way. So I'll just go ahead and get that set up. Whoop, whoop, disconnect. What's going on? There we go. I need to get more of this going. Okay, advanced parts. These are hull plates, servo motors, and basic circuits. Okay. Got those queued up. This is where our circuits are going to come from. So let's toss another one of these guys here. Let's put our circuits into there. And then we can pull circuits right back out. Jump this guy here. And I want to split this, continue it on, but I want to jump so I can bring this belt over there. So we want to split it before we get there. There we go. There's that. Oh, that's still... Oh, that's going to take a while, isn't it? I can get more points for researching the servo motors. So I'm going to grab the ones that we've got built so far and go toss them into one of these guys. Or two of these guys. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, what else did those need? That said... hull plates. Okay. Okay, so... we're gonna gap this. Put another splitter here, which these guys are going to eventually go away when I get the rest of this science up and running. We don't want to contaminate the belts here, so we're going to throw that there. Okay, throw a splitter here. Yeah, this'll work. And there's our advanced plates figured out. We'll just throw one of those guys there. And as soon as that research finishes, we can turn these two machines over to making those. You know what else we need? We need What's a happening here? Did these always need nickel plates? Oh no, okay. Which one of these nickel plates? I feel like I knew that that needed nickel plates and I just completely forgot about it. Okay, we are going to split this right here. Swing this one down here. And then jump underneath. And catch this backside. How about that? Yeah. That'll work. Toss that back up. Now it is impossible to get through here. It's okay. And we definitely need to bring some more of these down, it looks like. So I'll throw a splitter right here. And we will merge these guys coming from down here into both of these belts. Okay. Now to get back out of here. Now you see why I wanted to add another row out here for walking around. It's going to start getting tricky in here. Let's get this hooked back up. Sweet. There we go. And while we're at it, I'm gonna need some of these guys going to some of these guys. Lightweight frames. I've got some of those right over here. Golly. We'll get there eventually. I would really like to be able to jump over this stuff. Right here. These guys will give us our computation science. Which, that's going to take a while because I forgot to get that hooked up. Ooh, we can get solar panels now. Ladder so we can go vertical with our base. Ship armor. Container module. This will increase the stack size on our ships. Warp drive is... well, it's how it sounds. Yeah, we'll get to the rest of this stuff. Let's get these advanced plates unlocked real fast. I haven't checked our power consumption in a while. 213. And we're currently making 48. That's, we need solar panels. Actually, you know what I'm going to need to do is move these guys to the next room. I'm going to build this same way I build everything else. Seems to be working out pretty good so far, so if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Okay. Fuel. Come on, come on. Fuel. Fuel. Nice. Okay. Nice. Okay. Let's bring this one straight over to here, and then this guy. Come on, get out, get out. There we go. How do I split this now? Are you kidding me? Titanium again? Oh, is that going in? I thought I had to have a belt next to that. Golly, okay. Okay, what are we at now? Okay, we're good now. Plenty of power. And as soon as we get it unlocked, I'll be building solar panels and we won't have to rely on the hydrogen fuel anymore. This side here could be that stuff for later. And I could bring that in right here. Yeah, okay. Now we'll come from over here. Alright, advanced plates unlocked. Let's get these guys set up. Boom. Nice. We've already got them being made. That's fantastic. Looks like we've got plenty of these coming down the line. How many? Basic circuits. A little over 100 in there. And that's going to wrap it up for today. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the like button. If you really enjoyed the video, smash that subscribe button and come back next week and join us. I'm Monkey Nuts. Have a good one, everybody.